Hi everyone, and welcome to beautiful Adelphi University, New York, a school that has been transforming lives for 125 years. Adelphi is small enough to feel like home, but big enough to offer you huge opportunities. The main campus is a garden oasis in the heart of Long Island, close to Long Island's famous ocean beaches, and a quick train ride to all the excitement, culture, and career and internship opportunities New York City has to offer. This small but powerful university has 23 Division II varsity sports and 17 NCAA national titles. Absolutely amazing. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're gonna travel around this US News and World Report Best College to meet real students. We'll hear from aspiring educators, nurses, performers, STEM superstars, and world changers. You'll hear why they're glad they chose Adelphi and how this school might be the perfect fit for you too. This university is known for their small classes and big, big dreams. Welcome to Adelphi University. This is the College Tour. Adelphi is known for its top-ranked nursing program. That's what drew Kessia here. She's a senior nursing major who is passionate about making the world a better place. So let's put on our scrubs and head over to the state-of-the-art Nexus building because healthcare heroes are born right here. Kessia, you are on.
Hey everyone, and thanks Alex for the great introduction. All my life, I've known I wanted to save lives. As I got older, I discovered my love for science, and with the help and encouragement of my family and friends, I discovered that nursing was the best fit for me. After being accepted to Adelphi, I came for Accepted Students Day, and I found my tour guides to be incredibly friendly. This event confirmed for me that the people are terrific, the campus is beautiful, and the bunnies are absolutely adorable. At Adelphi, I've taken part in a wonderful nursing program that puts an emphasis on hands-on learning. I've gotten to work with the mannequins in the simulation labs, go to clinicals, and wear my Adelphi scrubs and feel official. The professors I've had have been amazing in explaining information, allowing me to try new things, and helping me to see how far my career as a nurse could go. The nursing program here is a giant community full of students who work together to help one another succeed. During my time here at Adelphi, I found myself involved in many different parts of campus. I work as a senior admissions ambassador in the admissions office, a volunteer in our Panther Pantry, and a member of our Adelphi Christian Fellowship and our Women's Club soccer team. I love my university because it's given me the chance to grow as an individual, grow in my faith, as well as just have so much fun. The one thing that I found to be consistent over these past few years is that a college education is more than just getting a degree. It's about using everything that you've learned all the way down to the random one-credit courses you may take to grow as an individual. That's my story. Throwing it back to you, Alex.
Kessia, it's great to hear how you're truly growing as a person and doing so many great things on campus. In addition to launching a career in nursing, becoming a well-rounded person is all part of the Adelphi University experience. That was absolutely fantastic. Take care. Next, Miguel will tell us about this heavenly campus, a garden oasis with a great location around the corner from New York City. We're gonna meet up with him at the Center for Recreation and Sports. Miguel is a mover and a shaker in this vibrant campus community. Trust me, you're gonna love his story. Miguel, please take it away.
Hey Alex, it's Miguel. I grew up in a community where I thought that there weren't many people like me. I thought that the struggles that I had were rare. But when it came to Adelphi, I realized that that wasn't true. I found that there were so many students who shared similar experiences as me, and those experiences propelled me to be a bilingual tour guide for Adelphi University admissions. I'm now giving tours in English and Espanol. Today, I'm a peer mentor to 25 students, a member of the Student Activities Board, and I participate in clubs that raise awareness for social justice and environmental issues. I can walk 5 minutes to the train station, and it's less than an hour to the greatest city in the world, New York City. Manhattan, Dumbo, the Brooklyn Bridge, they're my Instagram walls, and they're right around the corner. When I give a tour, some of my favorite places on campus are the beautiful flagpole lawn, the renovated Ruth S. Harley University Center, we call it the UC, and the Adelphi Panther, where students like to pose on graduation day. The little Adelphi bunnies run right across the pathways during my tours. The Livermore Global Scholars Program has inspired me as a leader, a student, and a future educator. I was also awarded the Newman Civic Fellowship last year. We were brainstorming ideas on how we can implement programs that can make a big difference on a global and a local scale, like sending care packages to families displaced by natural disasters. Just being here and having the opportunity to get a college education is a dream that my parents had for me and that I had for myself. It's important to think about ways that you can help build a community and support each other. That's all for me. What's next, Alex?
Miguel, thanks for showing us around. It sounds like you're already on your way, and Adelphi's amazing location is helping you get there faster. We look forward to seeing you on campus, dodging bunnies, or on the Long Island Railroad, headed to your next Brooklyn adventure. Take care, Miguel. Now let's meet a student who's just starting out on her journey. She's a molecular neuroscience major on the pre-med track, whom you might just meet at Starbucks. Even though she's only a sophomore, she's already doing research in applied sciences. Let's head to the science building to meet a future star in STEM. Sarah, you are on.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone. Transitioning from high school to college can be difficult. When I was applying to colleges, I knew I wanted a school with an active student body, strong support from faculty and staff, and an established neuroscience program. As a molecular neuroscience major on the pre-med track, Adelphi was the perfect school for me. From performing experiments in chemistry labs to participating in events on campus, Adelphi has provided me many opportunities to connect with students and professors. Through the Honors College, I've attended captivating lectures, received personalized advice from Honors College faculty members, and visited different cultural venues in New York City. One class that I enjoyed was Modern Condition, a required class for Honors College first years. Not only did I gain new insights into present-day situations, but it was a great way to learn about subjects outside of my major. Since the neuroscience major is housed in the Derner School of Psychology, I've participated in several research studies conducted by undergraduate and graduate psychology students. However, anyone can pursue research. Some of my friends have already done research with faculty in the chemistry and physics departments as first years. Adelphi also hosts an annual scholarship and creative works conference where the entire Adelphi community comes together to showcase their research in any major, any applied science, even the arts. One place where I've really grown in becoming overall more social and outgoing is by taking a job at the Starbucks at the new Ruth S. Harley University Center. Being part of this amazing and lively community has really helped me build connections with others on campus. As I work toward my future career, I know that Adelphi has the resources and support necessary to ensure my success. That's it from me. Back to you, Alex.
Sarah, it sounds like studying STEM in Adelphi's Honors College is giving you amazing insight and discoveries. Applied science at Adelphi, like computer science, environmental science, and neuroscience, gives Panthers unbelievable opportunities and life-changing careers. I love your story, Sarah. Take care. Interning at the United Nations your sophomore year, that will change your life. Many students are drawn to this university because of its global thinking and global impact. Syra is one of them. She's going to tell us how Adelphi has opened the world to her. Let's head to the Nexus building and meet a future leader. Syra, over to you.
Hey, Alex. Growing up in Brooklyn with all the different languages and cultures, I found it fascinating when I couldn't read the storefronts. When I first learned about international relations and coupled with my knowledge of American law classes, I knew exactly why I wanted to learn more. Adelphi offers degrees in political science, international relations, international studies, and languages, arts, and cultures, where you get to pick and choose your concentration. For me, I'm concentrating in the global economy in Asia. You can also go on research abroad, faculty-led study abroad, and just a regular study abroad in countries like Kosovo, Finland, Spain, and Argentina. The LGS program examines international relations and global issues across all types of different scales. We have our unique United Nations Institute of Peace study abroad in Costa Rica, cross-cultural communication programs, and even our food recovery program. Taking advantage of the unique connections that Adelphi has, I was able to intern at the United Nations during my sophomore year. I attended major world conferences such as the United Nations General Assembly, not once, but twice, and the conference's status of women. Later on in my term, my professor and I shared a virtual stage with ambassadors, Secretary General Antonio Guterres, and former Secretary General Ban Ki-moon. I was even interviewed for a global Zoom audience during the United Nations special event, the Concert for the World We Want. Currently, I intern at a grassroots organization, and while maintaining membership in a variety of clubs, I am also conducting COVID-19 inequality research with 2 professors right here on campus. Now, how's that for a senior year? Back to you, Alex.
Thanks, Syra, for showing us how your passion for international relations and the Livermore Global Scholars Program is helping you have an unforgettable college experience. Adelphi is helping students take a deep dive into politics in a rapidly changing world. Syra, I know you're gonna make the world a better place, and we all very much appreciate it. Take care. Okay, everyone, let's meet Sierra, who is right at home working in front or behind the camera. She's a first-generation student majoring in communications. Let's head over to Blodgett Hall, where she'll tell us how Adelphi's approach to learning is very unique and how the support she gets from professors and classmates is literally changing her life. Sierra, over to you.
Thanks, Alex. Growing up, I always knew I wanted to be involved in a creative field, but I wasn't sure exactly where I wanted to be. After taking a media production course during my first year, I was inspired to go into communications with a concentration in digital production here at Adelphi. One thing I love about Adelphi is our professors take a personalized approach to our academics. We have small class sizes, and it's very different from sitting in a large lecture hall. Ever since my first semester, I've had tons of one-on-one meetings with all of my professors about different projects and assignments, and I've had a hands-on experience with a ton of different camera and sound equipment. So everything we work on is very personal. My classmates and I are always helping each other out on video shoots, and our professors are extremely helpful in teaching us a combination of editing softwares. Many professors in our department have also had their films showcased at different film festivals, and they're able to connect students with great internships, from local internships to even bigger opportunities in New York City, such as Saturday Night Live. One of my favorite things about Adelphi is its location. We have New York City right in our backyard, and you'll be in Manhattan in no time for either your internship or a field trip in business, arts, communications, or technology. Coming to college as a first-generation student, I was very nervous about making friends and finding my place, but once I got to Adelphi, it felt just like home. Now, as a senior, I can't wait to finish up my education and see what this field has in store for me. That's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Sierra, it's amazing how personalized attention from your professors can have such an impact. The camaraderie among you and your fellow comm students is absolutely awesome, and it sounds like you'll be ready to roll after you graduate. We can't wait to see where you end up. Please keep up with us, okay? Take care, Sierra. The New York metro area is amazingly diverse, home to people from every background, religion, and culture. Adelphi reflects that. So let's head over to the University Center and meet Jason. He was looking for a warm, welcoming, and inclusive community, and he certainly found it right here. This bio major lives on campus and has a cool job as a resident assistant. Jason, please take it from here.
Thanks, Alex, for that introduction. What's going on, everyone? Being a part of community was a huge part of my high school experience, and I was starting to look for a college that was warm and welcoming. Thankfully, I landed at Adelphi University, and it's in this very campus where my journey began. When I started, I didn't really know anyone, but with the help of the Center of Student and Community Engagement, I became an orientation leader in summer of 2019. I found myself making more connections with other leaders while helping the incoming first years create their own amazing college experience. There are around 100 different clubs and organizations on campus: academics, diversity, art, the environment, ways to give back, almost any interest. Personally, I branched out to other areas such as becoming a resident assistant and going into Greek life. Adelphi's Greek community introduced me to so many of my closest friends today. My favorite events are Greek Sing and Greek Week, where every organization on campus gets together, competes in awesome events and shows, and creates long-lasting memories with each other. Adelphi's welcoming community for students of all backgrounds, such as first-generation and international students, is another one of my favorite parts of being a Panther. There are students from all over the world here. As a resident assistant, I got to meet people from many different countries and put on programs for all to make Adelphi feel like a second home. Diversity programs have also been put on to help capture representation and provide education. Hopefully, you're all able to catch a glimpse of the opportunities that Adelphi provided me to help me grow as an individual. Adelphi welcomed me with open arms, and I will do the same to you. Back to you, Alex.
Wow, Jason, so good to hear how Adelphi made you feel so welcome and how you're doing the same by helping first-year students feel at home. Adelphi has so many diverse clubs and so many diverse activities to build a feeling of community and a sense of belonging. That was great. Okay, so what if you already have a career and a family, but you want a new career? Meet Zareen, a physician assistant and mother of two who's getting top training in her profession. Despite having very little free time, she's getting her master's in healthcare administration from the Robert B. Williamson School of Business. Her story is very compelling, how she is balancing work and family. Zareen, over to you.
Hi, Alex. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my story. I lost both my parents at a very young age in Pakistan. I was raised in East Africa, Tanzania. Even at a young age, I knew I wanted to be in healthcare. So now I currently practice as a cardiothoracic physician assistant. I love the Adelphi University MBA program. It is designed to help everyone succeed, especially being a mother of two beautiful kids and a wife and working full-time in cardiothoracic service. I was able to work with the university taking weekend classes. The best part of being an MBA is networking with teammates from all other professional fields. While completing my MBA, I was offered a leadership role at St. Francis Hospital Heart Center. I also won Eileen McDonald Scholarship and a trip to Germany. After my MBA, I'm planning to proceed my studies even further. I will definitely be able to teach in any PA program with the experience I now have. I want to pass this message to my kids and every student out there. It doesn't matter what religion, what skin color, or what nationality you have. If you put your 110% in an education, you will never regret it. This is my story. Back to you, Alex.
I'm blown away by your story, Zareen. It's so inspiring to hear how you're able to do it all. You're setting a great example for your kids and for all of us. When it comes to the professions like business, education, and social work, Adelphi is changing lives. Thanks again for that. When we say Adelphi transforms lives, we're talking about students like Ariba. She loved math, and Adelphi helped her turn that into a whole new career path. Adelphi's career guidance is nationally awarded, and her professors helped her find an amazing future. Let's head over to the Science Building and meet a future biomedical engineer. Ariba, please take it away.
Thank you, Alex. Hey everyone, it's nice to see you all. With older siblings in the fields of engineering and medicine, I always had great role models growing up. When I first toured Adelphi, I knew this was the place for me. I wasn't quite sure of my career choice, but with the guidance of amazing professors, I found out I could major in math and double up in biology. Adelphi really stood out to me because of the small class sizes. I love the idea of professors focusing on students. I had great mentors here. Here at Adelphi, we offer individualized attention, immersive learning opportunities, and award-winning career support. In my first year at Adelphi, I decided to pursue my passion and major in math. In 2018, I found out about an opportunity at Harvard and MIT's Health Science and Technology Summer Institute. That was the moment that defined my career. There, I won the Best Poster Award for my project in antibiotic resistance. Then I joined the Physics Research Lab and finished up my master's in Applied Math and Data Science. Here at Adelphi, we offer many fast-track degree programs, which allowed me to finish up my Bachelor's of Science and Master's of Science in 4 years. With the guidance and support from my amazing math professor, I'm now joining Tufts University in the upcoming fall to pursue my PhD in biomedical engineering. If it wasn't for Adelphi, I never would have known I could have options like mixing math and biology. Adelphi changed my life and taught me anything is possible and to always pursue your interests. And that's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Ariba, that's great advice, especially for students who aren't sure what they want to major in. Sounds like you're well on your way to an amazing career. It's awesome that at Adelphi, you were able to explore, blaze your own trail, and find your own path to success. Take care. It's awesome to know that Adelphi students get so much attention in class, but what's it like outside the classroom? With over 90 clubs and activities, exciting athletics, and intramurals, there's lots of student life. Sarah's here to tell us all about it. She's super confident now, but that wasn't always the case. Let's find out why at the Panther statue. Take it away, Sarah.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. I'm a senior psychology major in Adelphi's education program. I knew I wanted to be a teacher when I was young, and Adelphi's 5-year master's program for education is what drew me into the school at first, but it's not the only reason that I stayed. When I first came to Adelphi, I was scared to put myself out there. That quickly changed when I met the amazing community here. These Panthers inspired me to attend club meetings and explore different activities around campus, starting with the Student Activities Board. They were so welcoming and made me feel like I belonged. I am honored to say that I am now serving as the president of the very same club. From there, I joined a sorority. Joining a sorority has been by far one of the best experiences of my life. These girls became my best friends and support system through the past years. The wide range of Adelphi's clubs and activities is surely something I have taken advantage of. They are so important in helping students find one another and finding those with similar interests. The Center for Student and Community Engagement runs all clubs and organizations on campus. They are a great resource and support system for helping each student find what club is perfect for them. I am so happy that I chose Adelphi University. Adelphi has given me not only skills to use as a teacher, but has taught me how to work with others, take on leadership roles, and help new students do the same. When a student comes to Adelphi, they don't just get an amazing college education, they get a great college experience. Back to you, Alex.
Wow, Sarah, I absolutely love your journey becoming a student leader through all the amazing activities at Adelphi. I bet being in charge of a classroom will be a piece of cake for you now. And I love that 5-year program, saving you a year of tuition. Very smart, but we expect nothing less from a future teacher. Thanks again. Personal coaching from professors and a quick train ride to all the arts in New York City. That's what makes Adelphi a perfect college for arts and humanities. Let's meet Isuri. She came here from the other side of the world to earn her BA and is now at Yale School of Drama. Let's head to the beautiful Performing Arts Center. Isuri, it's your time to roll. Let's go.
Thanks for the intro, Alex. Hey, y'all. Hope you're having a great day today. I'm Isuri. I'm from Sri Lanka, and I am an Adelphi alumna from the class of 2018. Adelphi really helped me get involved right from the start of my move from Sri Lanka to New York. This place and the people helped me form meaningful relationships and have amazing memories, so I didn't really have to miss home so much. I had great mentors in the theater department who got to know me for who I am and not just as a student, so the theater department really felt a lot like family to me. Speaking of family, my home at Adelphi, which is the Performing Arts Center that we like to call PAC, has numerous rehearsal and performance venues, so I had access to actors, musicians, and dancers. And the visual arts students would have exhibitions outside of our studios, so I really felt like I was immersed in the arts at all times. We also got to watch performances by outside artists, and I found myself going to the city almost every weekend to watch off-Broadway performances, and that is a testament to how close we are to the central hub of performing arts, which is New York City. After I graduated in 2018, I moved to the city and I worked as a professional actor and at a nonprofit that I was introduced to as a Jagger Community Fellows intern, which is a program that's unique to Adelphi. I then decided to continue my training as an actor, and I'm currently at the School of Drama at Yale pursuing my master's in acting. I've learned that curiosity gets you far, and the right community can aid you in your dreams. And that is what Adelphi did for me. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, Isari. It's great to hear how amazing professors, fellow artists, and trips to New York City helped you learn your craft. The arts and the humanities like anthropology, languages, political science, all come alive at Adelphi. Isari, we look forward to seeing you at the Tonys real soon. Take care. Well, everyone, that's a wrap here at Adelphi. With so many clubs, activities, events, and amazing athletics, there are lots of ways to jump in and get involved. And with 8 schools and over 200 academic programs in health and wellness, applied science, social work, psychology, business, education, the arts, to name just a few, you'll get a top education from world-class professors who know your name and want you to succeed. As students here say, you're never just a number. So whoever you are and whatever your dream is, you might find a home right here at Adelphi University. That's it for me, everyone. We'll see you on campus real soon. Take care.